beautiful Nicolettes. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, and if you are new, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to join the family and turn on the bell so you're notified every single time I upload. That wasn't cute. Today's video is going to be a clothing hacks video. I'll be sharing a ton of hacks and different ways that you can style a plain old button-up shirt. I did one of these on different ways to style a scarf, which I definitely recommend checking that video after this one. If you guys like these types of fashion videos, thumbs it up. I will link my playlist also down below. And if you guys want to see how I style a lot of my outfits, make sure you're following me on my Instagram at NicolettaXOYT. But let's just jump into the ways now. Of course, to begin, you're going to just need a plain old button-up, and the shirt I will be using throughout the whole entire video is just this button-up that I'm sharing with you, and this, if you're curious, is just from Zara. When I just button it up and wear it normal, it doesn't really do much to my shape, it doesn't really do much for anything, and it's just kind of like boring and bland. So I'm going to share with you guys different hacks and ways to spice it up and to create whole new looks with the exact same shirt. These are going to be super easy and simple. There's no cutting or sewing. It's all just really quick things that you could do to change up your shirt. So let's begin. The first way that we are going to style our shirt is you are just going to button up your shirt a few buttons. However, you're not going to button it the normal way. You're going to button it underneath so that your buttons aren't actually showing like they normally do. It's kind of difficult to explain, but you guys will see in this clip that once I do this, you won't see the buttons at all, and the buttons are actually coming from underneath the shirt, so they're just not visible. And I think this just gives a different look right away. And for this first way that we're gonna style it, I am just tucking in the collar as well. This just gives it right away a whole different look just by tucking in the collar. It looks like a different type of shirt. Once I was done that, I left a few of the buttons unbuttoned because we are going to take that and tie a knot. So I actually just did a double knot so that it stays secure, and I just fixed it around so that it lays flat down. And once I did this, I just folded the back so it's a little bit cropped, and this just gives a whole new look to your shirt. It's a cute little crop top, and of course you can make it a little bit longer or shorter, whatever is your preference, but I think this is a really easy way to spice up your button up. For the second one, you're going to untie your shirt, and then you're going to take the same pieces that you did last time, except you're going to bring it all the way behind you and tuck in the excess shirt in your pants. And this is also a really cute way to spice up your shirt. I kept the buttons so that they're not visible, and I also kept the collar tucked. It looks pretty similar to the first one, but it's just without the tie in the front. For the third look, it is going to be kind of similar like the second look I just showed you, but it's a different way to kind of do it, so a different variation. So all you're going to need is some hair ties. I just took these clear ones, and you're going to make a little bun on each side of your shirt. So I just did this on the left side and then the right side, and I just tied the bun with my hair tie a couple times. And this is really going to make sure that your shirt stays and it stays secure. So all I did is I just folded the little buns underneath and tucked everything underneath so that it's a cute little crop top, and this works really well. You can't really notice the little buns, and as well as it really just keeps your shirt very secured because of those buns that we made. I just think it's a really nice little cute crop top, and you can style it so many different ways. But once again, for this third look, I did keep the collar tucked like last time and the buttons not visible, because personally I just really love that look a lot more than having the collar out or the buttons showing when doing these DIYs. For the fourth look, it's just a different variation to make your button up a little bit more spiced up. So all I did is I undid all the buttons, I let the collar out, and I just tucked in the side with the buttons on one side and then tucked in the shirt to the other side, so that's kind of doing a crossover, and I don't button it up or anything, and I just think it gives it a little bit of a different look, and I just think you could style this so many different ways. I think it's a little bit more sexier, and I really like to do this. It's the easiest one to do, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look than if you just button it up normally. For this next DIY hack, this is really great to do, especially for the summer, but I love to do this once in a while, and that is just to make your button up kind of like a tube top. And once you do that, you are just going to tie the arms right underneath your chest, and I like to do a double knot so it's secure. Then I'm just taking the sleeves of the arms and just making sure that they're laying flat, but you have to make sure that you're buttoning up your shirt a little bit until right where your chest is, and it just kind of gives you a sweetheart neckline. This just makes your button up look completely different, but this is something I've definitely been doing for years now. And the final way to style up your button up is definitely different. So you're going to take your shirt off, tuck in the collar, and you're going to put it on backwards. I know this is a little bit weird, but it actually gives it such a different look, and it looks really, really nice. So I just put on my shirt backwards, and then I just button all the buttons on my backside. So you might need a little bit of help doing this, of course. But if you wanted to, you could only button just the first button and have it an open back concept. I've seen that everywhere as well. But I personally love having the buttons going down on the back. I think it's really cute when there's a touch and a detail on the back side instead of always it being on the front. And then I just tucked my shirt into my pants just because I like the look of having my shirts tucked in. I just think it looks a lot more professional. So as you could tell, it just kind of gives it more of like a mock neckline, and I thought this was really cool and unique, and I think it's just such a fun way to make your shirt look like it's a different shirt and it's not your typical button up. So those are all the ways I styled my button up. Let me know which one was your favorite. I'm curious to know. That is all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which way was your favorite that I styled the button up. I'm curious to know. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you're part of my YouTube family. I would love for you guys to join, and don't forget to check out my fashion playlist and also all my different ways on how I styled one scarf. But yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!